Three models from a 1978 Meccano Set 3 manual. There were a total of 10 models in this manual. 3.1 is a stock car. Nice chunky wheels. Steering at the top that's a bit strange, but it does work. Oddly, a 4.5 inch angle girder at the back. You might say, why is that odd? Well, it didn't exist in the set. There was a 5.5 inch. Let's see it work. Well, it certainly does. The wheels are plastic, so it tends to spin a bit, but other than that, it's a good model. It's good stuff. 3.4 is an elevator. Interestingly, not a lift. So maybe they were going for the American market. And a special feature is that the door automatically opens on the lift, but it doesn't automatically close. So let's see this work. So I now have to close it manually. Up it goes slowly. Doesn't really need the gear reduction, and there the door opens. It opens slightly early and it jams on this walkway here. But you can see how it all operates. I've used collars onto the plastic plate here, because in the manual they just say connect it with spring clips, and the spring clips damage the plastic. Also, the door doesn't open fully, and I don't think it would with spring clips either, because the door is slightly taller than its opening. But so, all in all, it's a pretty good model. Would give a child quite a bit of fun to play with. And 3.7 is a crane. It's a travelling gantry crane, so let's see that work. There we go. Also, it can lower and lift its load, and it can also turn. Could do with a gear reduction on the turn. It doesn't need much movement for it to turn quite quickly. It has two problems. One is this catch here to stop this from going down, the jib from dropping. It's not angled onto the cogwheel properly. I've had to put an extra screw and some washers on to give it extra weight. But if I put any weight on that, then it just slips. And the other problem is a manual problem, really, in that they do not show for the gantry how to string it all up, and really it's essential to do that. A child probably wouldn't be able to work it out. Now, in the 1970s manual there was a gantry crane, and on that one they did show you how to string it up, and that's quite disappointing. But I mean, apart from the manual, it's another good model.